Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate inside. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Ready on 1-2. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. LeMahieu's got it, and the day begins with an out. There's one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Hero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Alvin Zimmerman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Hyunjin Ryu Gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball inside.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Voigt is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Line toward right center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Batting fourth.
Hey, D-Roll, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Set. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Giancarlo Stanton now. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's gone 3 for 6. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes Ryu. 0-2, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Richard has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Now here's the pitch. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Over to first, Cole. At the plate, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field, and this baby is gone. A home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Teoscar.
As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This one's down to third. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting it, the catcher, number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Hyunjin Ryu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Sanchez, a 27-year-old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on upward. He can really hurt you.
So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Cole, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Tellez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 29.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set and the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Yanks held in check. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box, Alvin Zimmerman, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Judge is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
That misses. 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Torres has it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2. Standing in, Luke Voit. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees move out in front here. It's now 3-2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Wind up and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here's the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, that was a tough strikeout, a big strikeout in this game, too. If you think back, there were 2 guys in scoring position, so he has to be looking for much more out of his AB this time.
No balls and 1 strike.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, another foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
Garrett Cole.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
I got 2 on the count.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
The set and the 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 2. James Paxton will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 65. James Paxton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bo Bichette, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Bichette, a 22-year-old, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Called strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Line drive base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
McGuire, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Tanner Roark, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 14, Tanner Roark.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Luke Voigt will be next. Here it is on 3-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Called strike 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 2. Jay Happ, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 33, Jay.
Into the box, Tanner Roark. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one.
Tanner Roark.
Now the pitch. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. So the pitcher reaches base to start the inning. That means they'll flip the lineup card with a man aboard and nobody out.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Popped him up. Voit is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Alvin Zimmerman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Chase Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Chase Anderson.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. One out, nobody on. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
5 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains 5-2. Davy Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the New York Yankees, number 83, Davy Garcia.
Bo Bichette will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and now it'll kick around in the corner. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
To the plate now, Rendell Gritchick. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. In now, Reese McGuire. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball strike.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The pitcher, number 22.
Joe Pennant will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Joe Pennant.
And that misses for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail 5-2. Sean Reed Foley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Reed Foley, originally from the island nation of Guam. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Miguel Andujar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Miguel Andujar.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 2. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Jonathan Davis is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Davis playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Travis Shaw will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 6, Travis Shaw.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now. Brendan Drury will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
An even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fouled off. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Anthony Alford will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Anthony Alford.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Alford, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ready with the 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and the deficit remains 5-2. Travis Shaw will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot.
Now playing right field. Number 3.
Brandon Drury will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 3, Brandon Drury. Now
Justin Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Kevin Biggio is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman.
Number 6, Travis
Santiago Espinal is also into the game as he takes over at short. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Clint Frazier come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 77, Clint Frazier.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
From the stretch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Nobody out, runner on first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Tyler Wade will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the run is Hernandez, and they can't run it down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down to second. Take notes, kids.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front, 5-2. Tyler Wade stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now playing right field, number 14.
Estevan Florial will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 90, Esteban.
Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle. Now at second, number 77, Clint.
Mike Ford is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Mike Ford.
Tyro Estrada is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Estrada.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
One and one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Forrest Wall will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 82, Forrest Wall.
And he takes ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now the 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail 5-2. Forrest Wall remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field. Number 8.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Thomas Hatch will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Derek Fisher is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Mike Tauchman is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he misses 2-1. Two and 2. Pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Hatch, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1. too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Kyle Higashioka will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66, Kyle Higashioka.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Two out with a man at first. 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Drury's on his horse, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-2. Ryan Trimble comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
52, Ryan Trimble.
Mandy Alvarez has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Mandy Alvarez.
Leading off the inning, Reese McGuire, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First offering on its way. Fly ball into straightaway left. Florio is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Into the box now, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
the 2-1. Strike two swinging.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fastball just inside.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. And that is in there for a two-out base knock. The throw into second.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now a curveball that hangs on inside for ball three.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He loses him on ball four.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Billy McKinney will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Billy McKinney.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1-0 pitch on the way.
1-1.
Two and one.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The New York Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Garrett Cole is credited with the win. Hyunjin Ryu worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.